Slimming World. I'm Sal Henley and I was on the Slimming World Golden Bus Tour last summer. It was a great event and so many of you came out to see us, so we're so thankful for that. But now times have changed and we're all at home, and including myself, and I'm in my sister's kitchen, which is great. And I've got 3 of my nieces behind the camera. When I say a camera, it's actually a mobile phone. And we've decided that we're going to come to you beyond your virtual weekly groups that you're doing with Slimming World, but bring you some videos of store cupboard favourites. So you can go into your fridge or your freezer or any of your larder ingredients, and we're going to put those together and give you ideas on how to use them. And we're going to start off with a family favourite of a spag bowl. Does everyone love a spag bowl?
Yeah!
So let's get cooking. And we're back over at the Argo. We're going to cook the spaghetti bolognese now. So just take your 2 carrots, 2 celery sticks, 2 onions and 2 garlic cloves that I've crushed. Just put it all in the pan. It's really easy. So I'm just going to put some water in there to cook that down with. So I've just got some water in a jug here. And look, it's not a measured quantity, you just add it in. And that's going to simmer for about 10 minutes to cook those vegetables together, and then we'll be adding in the meat. So all the carrots, onion and celery and garlic are all sweated down. That's taken about 10 minutes. And then we're just going to add in the beef mince. So this is 500 grams of 5% fat beef mince. And it's actually a good idea to break it up with your hands if you've got a sink nearby, but I haven't. So I've put it in with a spoon. But if you do that, then it breaks up a lot easier and you won't get big clumps. And then this is 2 back bacon rashers. Most of the visible fat has been removed, and I've just cut it up with scissors. Again, it's a lot easier, and that gives you a good smoky flavour to your spaghetti bolognese. So now we'll just cook that until that's all browned up, and then we'll add the other ingredients. So that's taken about, 10 minutes to cook down to that, and we're just going to finish it off now, and then the hob takes the strain, which I love a recipe like that. So what we're going to do is add in 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. If you've got plum tomatoes, or if you've even got fresh tomatoes and you can't get a can, then just chop those up and put those in. So that's 2 of those. And then, this is one of my favourite dried herbs ever, is dried oregano. So I like to put 2 heaped teaspoons in of that. Again, if you haven't got oregano, you could use dried basil or dried chives, parsley, or fresh herbs if you want, any of those. Then we're going to put 1 beef stock cube in. So I don't dissolve that in water, I never do. You just sort of crumble it in, and once that cooks down, it will sort of disperse through the meat. Then I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of ketchup. This is where it helps if you squeeze it from the end, but I never do. You can measure that, but I roughly know what that is. And then we just give that a good stir, like so. And you could add a little extra water if you wanted, but it doesn't really need it. It depends on where you get the mince from to how much water is in the mince. So just keep an eye on it. But basically we're going to put a lid on it, and we're going to simmer that for 30 minutes, and then you're going to have a perfect cooked spaghetti bolognese.